Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's women's volleyball matchup between the North Greenville University Crusaders and your Southern Wesleyan University Warriors. We're here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network live at historic Tisker Gymnasium, awaiting the start of this one. And both teams eager to come out on top with some points in their conferences early on. For the Warriors, this is their home opener and start of conference play as North Greenville is entering their second conference matchup here as they come off a win against Erskine Flying Fleet in their first conference matchup, winning 3-1. Warriors coming off a win of their own against Payne College about a week ago when they won 3-0. We look out here on the court tonight for your starting lineups. First for the Crusaders, we have number 2, Paige Campbell, number 3, Abby Pike, number 5, Chandler Morrell, number 9, Ashlyn Holford, number 12, Taya Kleiner, and number 24, Ashlyn Connor. And for your Warriors, we have number 8, Amber Bass, number 10, Trinity Eichman, number 16, Abigail Ganayo, number 17, Ashley Sexton, number 20, Gabrielle Ellswick, and number 21, Riley Young. As we get set to start here in the best of 5 sets matchup. Starting on the floor, liberos first tonight for the Warriors. Number 17, Christina Pino. And for the Crusaders, number 11, Clayton Mathis. Warriors will start tonight as number 17, Ashley Sexton, with the serve. Good dig out there and serve straight down the middle. Warriors able to dig it out. Set back to Amber Bass as she just puts it over nice and safe. And a great block there by the Warriors as they get the first point of this matchup. That block coming against Ashlyn Holford, who is a transfer from Southern Wesleyan. As the Warriors take the first point, ball back out. They're able to get it up and back over safely as they set their defense. Back to the outside hit. Big one as it is out down the line for the Warriors' second point. Crusaders trying to attack that outside line early on here. As Sexton serves the ball. And the Crusaders, a little miscommunication there. But it works out in their favor. As Christina Pino for the Warriors, unable to set it up right, and so the Crusaders will get that point as Clayton Mathis will serve it over as it's dug out, set outside, and hit down by the Warriors' own number 16, Abigail Ganayo, a freshman from Clearwater, Florida. She will head to the bench. And coming in as freshman, number 22, Ellie Johnson, a local from Greer, South Carolina, coming in to serve. And her first conference appearance. And a good dig out there from the Warriors as we play on here. And Crusaders able to get it back over. And Amber Bass with the smashing hit. Tipped out of bounds by the Crusaders. The Warriors taking it early here to North Greenville as they lead this set early on 4-1. Johnson with the serve. Holford hits that one a little too hard. That's her second kill that's gone out of bounds. Johnson with the serve again. And the Crusaders able to pick up a point here. That was number 2, Paige Campbell. And she's able to find a hole in that brick wall of the Warriors and get a point back for the Crusaders as they make a sub. And number 20, Whitley Caller, will come in and serve for the Crusaders as the Warriors able to get it back over. And a good setup play there by the Crusaders as Ashlyn Connor gets the assist there to Paige Campbell. Crusaders really looking to attack that inside part. A good dig out there by Sexton as the Warriors able to clear it back over and get reset here. Ball set outside to, that was Trinity Eichmann. And again, the Crusaders coming right back down the middle of the court with Campbell. Campbell, a graduate student from Hartsville, South Carolina. As the Warriors unable to answer right now. Crusaders have crawled back and have now tied it up. 5-5 here early on in set number 1 as Bass digs it out. Sexton the set outside. And again, Paige Campbell. As she's able to put that one down on a timeout taken here. Smart call by the Warriors. Campbell this season overall with North Greenville. has 113 kills. As she gets another one there. She's a big part of this offense coming in, transferring from Emmanuel Christian School, another school in the Conference Carolinas. This one a quick 75-second timeout here. Warriors looking to talk things over as they got out to a hot start against the Crusaders. And are now trailing by 1 as both teams will come back out onto the court. Warriors with Young, Eichmann, Sexton, Johnson, Pino, and Bass. And the Crusaders with Collar, Mathis, Campbell, Connor, and Pike. Warriors now set it up for Trinity Eichmann. As she's able to get that one back now for the Warriors, and coming back in to the matchup will be Gabrielle Ellswick, another freshman for the Warriors. Warriors a young team here. Ellswick coming from Austin, Texas. As Pino with the serve, and the Warriors able to get a good block on that one. They set it up outside for Eichmann again. And the Crusaders able to answer. And Bass a good dig. And the Warriors able to get it back over. Playing a little ceiling ball here. And unlucky there. The Warriors trying to get it out of the net. Their new head coach, Anna Hines, over on the sidelines, applauding them for their efforts, telling them to calm down, just take a breath, relax a little bit. And that one, a scorcher there from number 24, Ashlyn Connor, who's serving for the Crusaders. Crusaders up 8-6 as she sends that one over. For those of you watching online and not in the building with us right now, it is a very difficult gymnasium to play with. The ceiling plays a little bit low, as that one just came right back down off the dig out. And so the Warriors able to get it over the net on that one. And sent back over. Good dig out there. That was Johnson. As the Crusaders set up a good outside hit. However, the ball went out of bounds. So the Warriors pick up a point here. As Callie Letcher will come in for Eichmann, along with Emily Ellis, as they make their first appearances of this matchup here. Trailing 9-7. Letcher with the serve. And a poor set there from the Crusaders, number 14, Abigail Durham. Not sure she was really expecting it all that much. But the Warriors able to get a point back, trailing by 1 now. As Letcher with the serve over the net. Dug out there by the Crusaders, set up outside. That was to Campbell again. Warriors able to get a good block on it as they send it back over. And a good block there on Campbell by Amber Bass as she gets another one. And just unable to keep that one from touching the sticks, the upright sticks there on the net. But 2 incredible blocks there by the Warrior wall on Paige Campbell. As the Warriors looking to out there, but the Crusaders said no, as Taya Tyner sent that one to the back corner off the block. Warriors now set it up from Letcher to Bass as she sends it cross court, dug out there by the Crusaders. As Warriors able to dig it out. Bass once again playing a huge role in this Warriors lineup as a senior, a great leader, as she was the Warriors McAllister's Athlete of the Week this past week. leading them in kills and blocks. And also had 9 aces in their last matchup. As they come into today, she digs that one out again. Letcher sets it up for Ellis. Trying to go cross net. And they set it up for her again. As that one sent out of bounds. Trying to go around the wall there. Warriors now trailing by 5. That one sent short corner. Letcher able to get it. Bass sets it up. And that one a quick hit there. As the Crusaders now lead by 6, 14-18. The Warriors take their timeout. 75-second timeout. You're listening here to Warrior Volleyball on the Conference Carolinas Network. We're going to take a quick break and come back to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here after that timeout by the Warriors. As number 2, Paige Campbell, sends it over. Warriors able to set it up to a short middle hit there. And get the block down there from Ellis and Ellswick. And a productive timeout there from the Warriors as they are able to get a point back right out of that break. Back for the Warriors now is number 8, Amber Bass, as she serves it. Cross court set up there. As the Warriors now dig it out. Set up Ellis again. And Ellswick tried to go for the one hit and was denied there by Taya. As the ball sent over now, Warriors able to set it up to the outside. As that one is blocked there. The attempt by Ganayo. As Chandler Morrell back to serve. Letcher the set. Back to Ganayo. Able to get it over. As they set up Holford on the outside. As it's set block set up again. Ganayo cross court. Dug out there by the Crusaders. A good rally here as that one hit. But it was out of bounds on the other side of the upright stick. And so the Warriors will have the ball again. Ellswick will be back to serve. Trailing by 6 here. 16-10. Still in the first set. In this best of 5 matchup. Ellswick to serve. Dug out there. They set it up outside there. And unable to control it as that one rode the net was Ellis. As Durham with that hit checks out of the matchup. Coming in for her will be number 3, Abby Pike. As Pike now back to serve. The Crusaders up by 7. She sends it across. Bass digs it out. Letcher sets outside to Ellis. Ellis just trying to get it over. As Holford now goes long with it. And Letcher with the quick double hit. As it catches the Crusaders off guard. And Letcher will exit the court. Now Eichmann coming back in and Sexton for Letcher and Ellis. Ashley Sexton, number 17, back to serve now for the Warriors as they set it up. And send it over. Crusaders dig it out, send it back over. Dug out there by Sexton. Pino sets up Canayo. Who sends it cross court? Holford, outside hit for the Crusaders. Bass digs it out. Now Sexton with the set wide to Ganayo. Sends it down line for the kill. Perfectly placed in the corner there for the Warriors. As the Warriors looking to come back here 1 point at a time. That's all they can do. Trailing by 5. Sexton with the hit. Dug out and set up. Quick middle to number 12. That was Taya Neer. As she checks out, but coming back in for her is going to be number 2, Paige Campbell. Clayton Mathis serves it across. As Amber Bass with the good eye lets it go as it goes long. And checking in for the Warriors will be number 22, Ellie Johnson. For number 16, Abigail Ganayo. Johnson now with the serve as she sends it. Dug out there by the Crusaders as they look to get it over there. Johnson unable to handle that hit there from number 5, Chandler Morrell. As number 20 will check into the game. That is Whitley Caller as she checks in for Ashlyn Holford. Bass with the dig. Sexton sets wide out to Eichmann. As Campbell with another block. As the Warriors trail here 20-13. And the serve dig out by Bass. Hits that low ceiling here in Tysinger. Bass now gets it across. They set up Campbell quick. A good block there by the Warriors. As Sexton sets up Bass out wide. He sends it down the middle for the kill. A good play there by the Warriors trying to get that wall for the Crusaders moving across as they were unable to get there in time for the block. And so Pino now back to serve. Sends it. Dug out. Set up here. Oh, and flying across the court. Hard to see was Bass as she almost went flying into the stands there. It was a valiant effort, to say the least. As Connor now serves it. Bass digs. Sexton sets up Bass out wide again. She's able to get it down in between the wall and the net. As Letcher and Ellis will check back in again for Eichmann and Sexton. If you're just tuning in now, score here in the set. First set here, best of 5. Crusaders lead 21-15 as Callie Letcher with the serve. Crusaders set up Campbell out wide, but a good block there. And another great block by the Warriors. As Caller sends that one into the net. Warriors now trail by 5. Letcher with the great serve. And a good dig out there by Pino. Letcher sets again, wide to Bass. But a great block there by both Campbell and Durham. Campbell back to serve now. Pino digs. Letcher to set behind to Bass. But the block, a little too strong of a block as that one gets sent out of bounds now. And checking back in will be number 20, Gabrielle. I was looking, she's on the court. Pardon me, number 16, Abigail Ganayo comes back in as Amber Bass serves. And that one sent too far from number 14, Abigail Durham. Warriors now fighting their way back 1 point at a time as they now just trail by 4. Bass back to serve as she sends it off the net. Crusaders set it up as they just get it over. Bass with the dig. Letcher sets wide to Ganayo. And a great block there as that forces the Crusaders to take a timeout. The Warriors trailed by 7 at one point, now trail by 3, 22-19 here in the first set. As we are going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back to you here on the Conference Carolina. As we begin to come out of the timeout now, on the court for the Warriors is going to be Bass, Pino, Letcher, Ellis, Ganayo, and Ellswick. And for the Crusaders, we have Connor, Durham, Mathis, Collar, Neer, who sends that one too firm for Bass to handle. And Morrell now back to serve. And Holford checking in for Collar. 23-19 here. Morrell sends that one over. Pino digs it out. Set up for Ellis wide. As that one just a little too strong. As it is now set point. Letcher sets wide. Ellis, short hit. Able to get it down for the kill. Good eyes up play there from Ellis. As Riley Young checks in for Pino. Ellswick now back to serve for the Warriors as she sends it across. And the Crusaders unable to handle that one. A good strike there from the freshman for the Warriors. As she sets up again in the backcourt. And sends it over. And the Warriors get another point back here. Durham having a little trouble on that Crusader side. As Ellswick back to serve once again. And she gets a good serve there off the net as they set up near. And it's nearly dug out by Bass. But the Crusaders will take the first set. 25-22. As teams will switch sides now. And get set up here for set number 2 here in historic Tyson Gear Gymnasium. You're listening to the Conference Carolinas Digital Network and SWU Women's Volleyball. We'll be back with you shortly for the second set. now, we got back in the house. How do you feel about this?
I mean, I'm really excited about the turnout. I think it's well coordinated. Good fan base here.
Yeah, really good fan base. It's hard to see from where you guys are standing up in the booth, but from our point of view, our bleachers are packed to the max right now with students blacked out in their SWU gear. A lot of it provided by SWU. Wes, can you tell us just, again, just the atmosphere, kind of the change of turnaround here, how you feel about that as well?
I mean, this is a coordinated effort between SGA, SWUSA, alumni, various entities and whatnot and what have you.
Well, Wes, I appreciate your time right now as we get set here for the second set, and I'm sure we'll be back down here shortly.
Thanks, Will. Go SWU.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in as we head into the second set with the NGU Crusaders taking the first set. Now SWU trying to get up and tie that. Coming back from the half, having a great interview. Give it back over to the main man host over here.
All right, volleyball fans, we're back up here in the box. Set number 2. As that one sent just out of bounds there by Eichmann. And the Crusaders take an early 2-0 lead here in the second set. Pino digs that one out. Sexton sets wide for Ganayo as the Crusaders set it up. Mathis sends that one over. Ganayo again with the hard hit. Able to get that one back as she will check out. And Ellie Johnson will check back in and head to the line to serve for the Warriors. Johnson with the serve. Just short. As checking back in for the Crusaders will be number 20, Whitley Collar. Also in for the Crusaders, her first appearance of the matchup, Bailey Schultz. As Sexton sets up Young, who sends it over. And Campbell leaves it just short from the net. As Ellswick will come in for Young, and Pino will be back to serve. As that ball stayed in, Warriors attempted to let it go and ride the pine. It did not work out in their favor. As number 14, Abigail Durham, will check back in for Schultz. And the ball dug out there by Bass. Sent over by Johnson. As the Crusaders are able to set up Durham out wide. As it deflects out of bounds for Crusader point. Crusaders off to an early lead here, 5-2. As that one sent long. Good lead there as Letcher and Ellis will check back in now for Eichmann and Sexton. Warriors certainly have the fight in them as they almost came back in that first set. Nearly taking down the Crusaders there as they look to do so here. Trailing by 2 as that one sent out wide. And the ball just out of the reach of Johnson from that hit by number 5, Chandler Morrell. As Campbell with the serve, trying to go to that short corner. Unable to do so, she'll check out. And that'll bring in Clayton Mathis. This is the time the Warriors can strike now without the Crusaders' heavy hitter, in the middle for them. Bass with the serve. And that one, an illegal hit there. A good point for the Warriors. As Bass sends it hard. And the Warriors dig it out from the net off their block. Pino sends it over. As the Crusaders dig it out again to Durham. As Bass able to dig. The second dig, however, unsuccessful. But a good attempt there from the Warriors. As you can see, their heart, they're leaving it all out on the court. That's checking in for the Crusaders is number 1, Kelly Davis. Pino digs it out. Letcher sets middle to Ellswick. Crusaders able to get it. Was that one a good block there by Ellswick. Gets right up over the net and puts it right back down. 4 point for the Warriors. As she is now back to serve. Warriors trail by 1 here. As Ellswick sends that one a little too hard into the net, and Pino will come in for her. And for the Crusaders, coming out is Durham, and coming in is Schultz. For those of you just tuning in now, we're in the second set, best of 5 between the North Greenville University Crusaders and the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. As the Crusaders get another point there, and making her first appearance of the night for the Warriors is going to be number 2, Carter Duggins, a freshman from Asheboro, North Carolina. As Duggins digs that, and Ganayo with the strong hit off the block out of bounds for a Warrior point. And so Sexton and Eichmann will check back in now for Ellis and Letcher. Duggins coming in, making an impact right away. As Warriors trail by 2 here in the second set. Looking to even things up here. As Sexton back to serve. Sends this one over. Duggins digs Sexton out from the net. Good play there by the Warriors, able to keep it alive. That one sent back out wide. And a small miscommunication there from the Warriors. Both Sexton and Duggins went for it. Sexton got a hand on it. As Mathis now back to serve for the Crusaders. As that one to the back line for an ace for Mathis. Mathis again with the serve. Pino with the attempted dig out as the Warriors now trail by 5. And head coach Anna Hines has certainly seen enough to take a timeout and try and regain the composure of her players, as they've been down by more than this before, and they've come back as well. And so in the timeout here, she looks to calm them down, get them back into contention here for this second set. Certainly going down 2 sets is not what you want to see here at home in your home opener to the Crusaders. And so with this, the Warriors look to tie things up. Trailing by 5 here in the second set, as we'll come back to you in a short bit.
Wake up and focus. Awaken your dreams. Awaken your soul. Awaken your purpose. This, Southern Wesleyan University.
Warriors trail the Crusaders 12-7. As Pino digs that one out, Sexton sets wide to Eichmann, who gets a good hit, but just long. And so with that, Mathis will have the serve again as she sends it over. As Pino sets to Sexton, and Ganayo sends it over. As the Crusaders there, little bobble of the ball, able to find something there. As Young with the hit over the net. As the Crusaders find their player Campbell down the middle, who's been a key factor for them in this matchup so far. Pino, a good dig out there. Sexton sets to Young. As the Warriors able to get a point back here, now trailing by 6. Checking back into the game for the Warriors will be number 22, Ellie Johnson, and number 8, Amber Bass. As heading to the bench will be Duggan Zanganayo. Johnson with the serve, sends it over. As Campbell has that one blocked again by Young. As the Warriors now trail just by 5. Looking to get back into it. Johnson sends it over. That one sent cross court, put out from number 1, Kelly Davis. Warriors send the ball over. Campbell with the short hit, dug out by Pino. As the Warriors able to get it back, up and over. And Campbell again with a point for the Crusaders. As checking in now will be Whitley Caller. And a miscommunication there from Pino and Bass. As Bass now outside with a huge strike. Somehow dug out by Mathis. As Johnson now sets up Sexton, who sets up Eichmann out wide. And down the line and in for a Warrior point. Great point there from the Warriors. As Ellswick comes back in for Young. Pino now with the serve. Dug out there by Schultz. And a great block there from Ellswick and Eichmann. Again, the Warriors showing their heart out on the court. Now trailing by 4, 16-12. And a quick 2 hit there by the Crusaders as they give it to Bass. Sends it short over the wall. And again, a miscommunication there from Sexton and Johnson. Crusaders send the ball over to the Warriors. Sexton sets up Bass out wide, gets it over. Mathis digs it out as they set up Morrell out wide. Warriors able to secure it. Send it to Eichmann, who sends it down line, but out for Crusader point. Crusaders send it over. That one a knuckle serve as it just dips down. And a timeout taken by the Warriors here in the second set as they trail 19-12. They've been in a similar position before, looking to get back into this one as they will talk things over. And we will also take a short break here and come back to you in a minute.
it. Step into community, step into faith, step into life. Step into Southern Wesleyan University.
We're back here in the second set. Warriors trailing the Crusaders 19-12. As Johnson's able to dig it out. Sexton sets to Ellswick, sends it over. That ball set out wide for Durham. And a good dig there from Sexton. Ellswick able to get it back up for Eichmann. As they look to set it up once again to Durham out wide, who sends it cross court. But that one dug out just too far from Johnson. Straight to Campbell for the kill. And so Connor will be back to serve for the Crusaders, as they lead by 8. Johnson to Sexton. Sexton with a quick 2. As the Warriors now set it up wide to Bass. Sends it over. Durham out wide. Sends it down line. Johnson with a great effort. Sexton with a great effort. And the Warriors able to get it back over. You can really see them trying out there. As Bass now out wide. That one dug out from the Crusaders, sent back cross court. As Morrell sends it over. Eichmann now gets the point. Durham gets it up. Campbell. And the Warriors now have it. Sexton sets Bass back up out wide. As they somehow still keep it up. This is a great rally here from both sides. And unfortunate for the Warriors, as Campbell's able to send it right down. An intense rally there from both sides. The effort really showing. Bodies flying all over the court. As Connor sends that one over to Johnson. As Sexton sets up Ellswick short. And she sends it down for a Warrior point. As checking in will be Letcher and Ellis for Eichmann and Sexton. Letcher with the serve. Sends it over. As that one dug out just too far into the net. As the Warriors get another point back here. Letcher again, sends it back. Durham sets it up, out wide to Campbell. That one just through the arms of Elziclair. As it goes out of bounds for a Crusader point. As coming back in for the Crusaders will be Taya Neer. Bass digs for Letcher. Sets up Ellis with a good hit. Pino digs it. Set out wide. Ellswick. Cross net. As they're able to get it back down for another point. You can hear the excitement in the crowd. As I said before, it's hard to tell from your vantage point, those of you joining us online right now. Well, right underneath you is a packed house here at Tysinger Gymnasium, filled with students, family, friends. As Bass sends it over. And Mathis unable to dig it out now. As the Warriors get another point back. Pass again. Mathis able to dig that one. There's that one. Sent it to the net by Burrell. Unable to control it. There can be a very quick shift in momentum in this sport. As we've seen already, the Warriors come back from deficits like this. Mathis digs. There's that one to Neer. And a tough break there for the Warriors. As the Crusaders lead 23-17 in set number 2. Pino digs, Letcher sets out wide to Ellis, who sends it down line. As Morrell unable to handle that one as well. And the Warriors get that one back. as Young comes in for Pino, and Ellswick is back to serve. Ellswick with a few aces already in today's matchup. Coming up after this set, we'll have another sideline interview with some of our awesome fans here in historic Tysinger. As that one sent wide there by Davis. As the Crusaders take a timeout now to calm their players down, as they were up by 9 at one point, now only lead by 4 with a minute left in their timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout here. You're listening on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Here in set number 2. Crusaders lead the Warriors 23-19. Warriors have been on the comeback so far as Ellswick is back to serve. She sends it cross corner. Mathis digs it out. As the Crusaders able to find Near in the middle, who sends it towards the corner and in. As checking in now will be Bailey Schultz for Abigail Durham. Schultz back to serve as this is set point for the Crusaders, looking to take a 2-0 lead in this best of 5. Ganayo. Mathis digs it out. Sent over to Davis. Pino digs it. Ellis sets. Too Young, who sends it over. Mathis again as they find Near in the middle. An unfortunate block there as it just slips through the hands of Young. As the Crusaders now with the 2-0 lead over the Warriors. The Warriors not giving up quite yet as they can still come back in this one. We're going to take a quick break, and you'll find us down on the sidelines with a few fun fans as we get their intake on the game so far. You're listening on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Mathis again as they find Near in the middle. An unfortunate block there.
Wake up and focus. I wonder if you ever considered that you only have one life to live. I wonder if you have the courage to be exactly who you were called to be. I wonder if you understand that you can do anything if only you believe it. I wonder if anyone told you that you can be a leader, a trendsetter, the innovator of that brand new whatever that's not here yet, but that's only because you didn't introduce it yet. I wonder if you realize that your life's purpose is bigger than you and that it's ready to be awakened and make its mark in history.
I'm here with our VP of Student Life, Dr. Chris Comfer. Dr. Comfer, how do you feel just about the atmosphere in this gym right now?
Man, the atmosphere in here is electric tonight. It's so good to see the students out here cheering, the parents, some alumni in here, some faculty and staff. It's a place to be tonight on campus.
You know, it really is. And again, from their vantage point, they can't see what we see. Can you describe to them what we see from right here?
It's a sea of people on the other side. I don't think you could squeeze another person in over on that side of the gym tonight. I'm glad we're over here.
Right, I don't think it could either. It's really just standing room only. And behind me, we have a few students like our men's soccer player, Hakeem Martin, who's been a key player and factor on the men's soccer team. So, Hakeem, how do you feel about our volleyball team right now? Obviously down 2-0, but still not giving up, a lot like our men's soccer team. How do you feel about this right now?
I'm liking what I'm saying. Still plenty of time. Go Warriors.
All right, you heard it here. Go Warriors, as we'll see you back up in the box, Warrior fans.
McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend, one who believes that good times call for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
Welcome back, Warrior fans, to historic Tyson Gymnasium and the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. We're here in our third set, best of 5. As the Crusaders have a 2-0 lead over the Warriors. Making her way in for the Crusaders, her first appearance, number 16, Emmy Lancaster. As the Warriors get things started off here, Sexton serves it over. Lancaster with her first hit. Pass trips, still able to find it. As the Warriors send it back over. Again, the effort from the Warriors has not gone unseen, as you heard from our fun fans. The atmosphere is electric. It's certainly feeding into the hearts of the players, as they are not giving up out here on the court, no matter what the play. As Mathis now serves it over. Sexton with it, finds Ganayo, as she's able to get it back up, as Bass sends it over into the middle. Young sends it right back to him. Sexton again tries to set it up. Sends it just too far. And as the Crusaders again with a 2-0 lead here in the third set. Pino digs, Sexton sets, too young. Was able to get that one down in the court. As Ganayo will be checked out by Johnson, who comes in, and too young. Was able to get that one down. And that one sent into the net by Campbell. A rare miss from her, but the Warriors will take it as they quickly tie things up here, 2-2. As Johnson sends it over. Crusaders dig. As they're able to find Lancaster, who gets the kill across court. As both Holford and Collar will check back in. Sexton sets, too young. He's able to find a hole in that wall. And you get a point here for the Warriors. Warriors sticking with it. That is one thing you will find with this team, is they take that Warrior pride seriously, and they embed it in their hearts. As Campbell finds the wall, Sexton digs it out to Pino, finds Eichmann, who gets it down line, dug out by Mathis, sent to Holford. As that one just stays in. Through the diving attempt of two Warriors. As Connor goes back to the line to serve again. Durham checked in now. As Connor sends that one long. And now Letcher and Ellis will sub in for Eichmann and Sexton. Letcher now back to serve. And a miscommunication there from Mathis and Durham. Warriors leading by 1, 5-4 from a great ace by Callie Letcher. who looks to do it again here. She sends it over to Mathis, who digs it. Sent out to Holford. Blocked by Ellswick and Ellis. As the Warriors, who trailed by 2, now lead by 2. Fletcher back to serve again. Sends it. Dug out there. Sent to Campbell. Great dig by Johnson. Pino able to set up. Fletcher sends it over. But again, that short set to Campbell. The bread and butter for the Crusaders. Gets them back within 1. As Bass digs, Letcher sets out wide to Ellis. Goes cross court with it. Holford able to get her hands on it. Campbell now sends it long. Great eyes there by Johnson as she lets that one fly. And she will now check out as Abigail Ganayo will check back in. Amber Bass now back to serve for the Warriors. Able to get it over the net. Holford sends it. Good block. Up by Ellswick. Out to Ellis from Letcher. As the Warriors once again get another point here. Bass the serve. Just too strong. As the Warriors in the third set throughout the season have scored their most points in the third set. Good play by Ellis. She almost runs into the scorers table over there. Keep it alive. Warriors able to do the same and get it back over. As they still lead by 1. Back to service. Bailey Schultz sends it over. Bass digs. Letcher sets wide. Ganayo blocked by the wall, but out. As the Warriors get that point back there. As Young will come back in for Pino. Ellswick now. Back at the line to serve for the Warriors. She sends it down to the corner. Durham digs. And a quick hit there from Young. As the Warriors looking to keep things alive here. They're not done yet with this matchup. As Ellswick with the serve again. Sends it and sends it long. Pino comes back in for her. As head coach Anna Hines gives her a word of encouragement. Pat on the shoulder. Tells her to shake it off. And then she's going to get right back in there. As Bass digs, Letcher sets to Young, who just gets it over. As that one sent out wide. And the Warriors able to dig it out as Letcher sets up Ellis, who goes for a short hit. Crusaders now set it up wide. And that was Lancaster once again on that outside hit. Abby Pike will be back to serve as she sends it over. Bass unable to dig it out. As Carter Duggins will check in for her. As the Crusaders have now tied it up 10-10. Pike sends it. Duggins digs. Letcher sets to Ellis, who gets a good hit. And an illegal hit there. As the Warriors get that point back, as Eichmann and Sexton will check in for Letcher and Ellis. Sexton back to serve for the Warriors. She sends it just too far. As Campbell will come back in for near. Mathis now to serve for the Crusaders. As she sends it, Ganayo digs, Sexton sets, back to Ganayo. Outside, cross court. Goes back up, Warriors looking to set it back up again. As Pino sends it. And the Crusaders once again find Campbell down the middle to get the point. As they now lead by 1. Mathis sends it. As it crawls over the net. Nothing the Warriors can do about that one. Mathis again. Sends it to Ganayo. Sexton. Short to Young. As a block comes down there from Campbell. As the Warriors will take a timeout. Talk things over. They're not done yet. If we have learned anything about these Warriors in the last 2 sets, it is that they do not give up and they do not quit. And we will see that fight in them in a minute. When we come back, you're listening to the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
Wake up and focus. Awaken your dreams. Awaken your soul. Awaken your purpose. This Southern Wesleyan University.
We're back for the third set here. As the Southern Wesleyan Warriors are taking on the North Greenville Crusaders at home. Crusaders lead by 3 as Mathis serves at Canayo, able to find it. Sexton sets wide to Eichmann. Trying to look for that back corner, sends it just long. Mathis now back to serve again. Sends it. Pino, dig, Sexton, sets, back. Ganayo again, off the wall. Dug out there by Lancaster. Mathis sends it back over. Sexton looks for Young, finds her, sent back. Mathis digs, find Campbell. Blocked by the wall from the Warriors. Pino digs, Sexton sets wide, out wide. Eichmann looking for that hit, sends it just too long again. As the Crusaders now lead by 5, 16-11. As Mathis sends it to Ganayo. Sexton sets it up. Ganayo sends it down line. Mathis digs. As the Crusaders look for Campbell. Unable to find her, and the Warriors get a point back. As Bass and Johnson will check back in for Ganayo and Duggins. Johnson will head back to the line to serve for the Warriors. As she sends it cross court. Durham digs it out as they find Lancaster, who's able to put it down in the corner for the Crusaders. As checking in for them will be Whitney. Whitney Caller and Abby Pike once again come in. Bass digs, Sexton sets back to Bass. Off the wall. Sent out wide. Nearly blocked there by the Warriors. As they've found themselves in this situation before. Down by 6. Caller again, sends it. Young, digs, Pino, sets, looks for Bass, unable to get it over the net. As a timeout taken here by the Warriors. Fans, we encourage you to stick around for a post-game interview with someone who knows players best and the style of play best. The Warriors' own student manager, Cameron Lomax Bird, as we'll talk to him about the Warriors' performance today. As we still get back into set number 3 here. Warriors trailing by 7. They've come back from this before. And if we know anything about them today, it is that they do not give up. And they keep on fighting until the end. And so we'll see what they can do here as they come back out onto the court with Pino, Bass, Johnson, Eichmann, Sexton, and Young. As Caller will be back to serve for the Crusaders. She sends it. Johnson digs. Pino looks for Bass. An unlucky turn of events. That one up in the rafters here. Almost at eye level. Caller sends it. Pino able to dig. Sexton sets wide. Bass sends it over. Mathis digs it out for the Crusaders. Pike sends it over. Johnson now finds Sexton, who sends it back out wide to Bass, who tries to get a hit. As it finds the wall of the Crusaders. Warriors trail 21-12. Caller sends it. Johnson digs, finds Sexton, finds Eichmann. Unable to find the kill there. Caller again sends it over off the net to Bass, to Sexton, out wide to Young. Gets a tip down the line. Mathis now with it. As that is Ashlyn Connor with the quick hit over, finding the Warriors out of position. As they now trail by 11. Pino sets it up, finds Bass. Bass with a great shot, but a great dig out too. Was that one on the outside of the sticks. As the Warriors get one back here. And Ellswick comes back in for Young. Quick official timeout here to wipe down the court. As we now will resume play, Pino back to serve for the Warriors. With the serve. That one in on the line from Pino with the ace. As she sends it back over. Good block from the wall. As it touches the line. And the Warriors get another one back. Certainly not giving up here. As Pino will send it over once again for the Warriors. Unlucky hit there. As it hits the net. And checking in for her first appearance will be number 18, Nicole Santiago. Warriors dig. Johnson finds Sexton, who finds Bass. Puts it over. Pino able to get it up. Sexton to Eichmann. And she puts it down in the middle for another Warrior point. As Letcher and Ellis will check back in for Eichmann and Sexton. Letcher sends it over. Johnson with the dig. Pino to Bass, who will send it over. Dug out there as they find Campbell short middle. Pino with the dig again. Johnson able to send it up to the line. Bass sends it over the net. Mathis now as they send it out wide. Letcher with the dig. Pino wide to Ellis. Send it across court. Santiago sets it up. Does it look wide again? Pino again. Digs it out. And a miscommunication there by Johnson and Letcher as the Crusaders get the point and take the third set, as that'll do it for us here. Please, fans, stick around as we will be interviewing our very own student manager here from the Warriors, Cameron Lomax Bird, here in a minute. You're listening on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
All right, Warrior fans, I'm standing here with our student manager, Cameron Lomax Bird. Cam, how do you feel about the team's performance tonight?
I think the team did better. I think we're working to our improvement. I think we let it slide here and there. Once we fix our own mistakes and get the ball in, I think we'll be fine.
The team certainly never gave up, always looked to improve, and certainly when you guys were down, always did better. Did the atmosphere in here help that at all?
Absolutely. We love playing in Tysinger. That's why we love our home openers, because the fans always bring out the best.
Awesome. Well, Cam, thank you so much for your time. Good luck on the rest of your season. And Warrior fans, we'll see you guys next time here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network. See you guys later.